Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great hit! Oh, taken with style!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alvarez.
Can he put it away? He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Now it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Messi.
He's got the shot away!
This time, surely!
Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Pedri at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafinha!
That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi with the foul.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's found a way past.
Hits one!
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance.
Can he finish?
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now this could be a chance. No, that's been intercepted. He's through here. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Very nicely done. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Balde promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Nice ball, and he's in.
And the shot! It's there!
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Number 16.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Kimmich.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 23. Carlos Fernandez. Number 21. Substitution.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And they are cruising away.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
It's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's the hit!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, super find. He is through.
There's the shot!
And somehow he kept it out.
In for a header!
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around. Feel the love all around. And the spirits all around me. Feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in sun. Oh, riding on a higher wave, I'm not coming down. In the timeless times, in the silence sounds, with my feet on the air and my head on the ground, in the oneness of light as the
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Argentina
passionate crowd
against
demands.
Uruguay.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And already we're underway here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Look at this, there's the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's straight offside. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Calistri. Nunez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too. And here's Nunez. Bentancur.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McAllister does well to get it back. Now it's Valverde.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Tries a header! Has a goal! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Uruguay are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Calistri, he's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. And the ball is out of play. Molina. No way through. Ugarte. Bentancur. Saraki. Strong running down that left flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dybala. Fernandez. And they can counter here. Alvarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we are back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back...
Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target. Otamendi gathers from the goal kick. Romero. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's in plenty of space here. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution.
De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Alvarez! He scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 68 minutes is number 9, Alvarez.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
De Paul to McAllister. Romero. Oh, what a pass!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Dybala. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Argentina need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He might be in here. Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Has been indicated.
Big chance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And that's it. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of
Alvarez! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Otamendi. That's a little off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
No goals as yet. Martinez. Distributed tidily. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Deftly away. Uruguay upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do...
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Goal! Uruguay! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Uruguay have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Fernandez. McAllister. Martinez. And the shot! Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking...
Can he put it away? What a wonderful goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Added time.
Jimenez cuts out the pass. Nunez is onto this, and he's running through. Pelistri. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Substitution in progress.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nunez! He's got away with one there. Valverde goes short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Valverde!
The attendance for this match was
Just off target.
71,649.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Garnacho. Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Valverde. And he's making progress on the ball. And he won't reach that.
Substitutions taking place.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Molina. Garnacho. Darwin.
Such good technique.
And he's got the beating of his man. Plenty to aim at here. Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! Molina gets it clear, and that's gone loose. Bentancur. That's Valverde.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ugarte. Darwin. Torres. Always onto this. That's Valverde. There's no flag. Tries a shot! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back
Added
and a
minutes
bit
has
hard.
been indicated.
Uruguay could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal. To Paul! Bentancur. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...